I was the guy running around all that time ago telling people that they should be looking after their staff. Even then, I now sit as the Wellbeing Ambassador for the Institute of Directors in the UK, which is a real privilege to be able to talk to directors and aspiring directors on such a really important topic.
Working in contact centers, it's very difficult. A lot of time is very shitty. It's difficult job. It's a job that's not usually very rewarding. You end up being screamed at from different people, different groups, clients, internal stakeholders, and so on.
They say that to eat an elephant, you do it one chunk at a time. If you've got a white elephant in the corner of the room, you've got two choices. You can either ignore it and hope it goes away, or you can accept it's there and actually try and do something about it. If you're trying to tell me that no one in your workspace has ever had any mental ill health, I think you possibly need to go back and check your books a bit better. Or there's a larger underlying problem where your staff are actually quite worried about telling you that they've got mental ill health.
You might be having a fever and you might be kind of dying at the workplace, but you need to do your job because that's what's expected of you. You should be that machine.
Burnout is a work-related condition.
Yeah.
So you don't get burnout from anywhere else but work. It's the uniqueness, the individuality of people that makes us who we are. The one thing they all share is that they need to present in their heads a bulletproof exterior. And the reason for this is that anything else shows weakness. There's something called enclosed cognition within psychology, where, if you see somebody walking around in a doctor's coat and everything else, you immediately assign them all the rights and privileges of a doctor. We cover up and I think, was it Smokey Robinson saying Tears of a Clown? We put the mask on with a big smile and the laughy face and everything else, and actually behind it, we cry every day. I call that, to a certain extent, well-washing. So it's like greenwashing, but for well-being. But just because you're giving them 3 weeks off, or 4 weeks off, or however long it might be, if you do nothing to change what's there, when they come back, they're just coming back to the same problems that they had before they left. Accepting the fact that there is an issue and then actually working towards putting it right is not only the first step for the employee, but also the employer. What can we do as a company to make sure this doesn't happen again?
Mental health issue that's being primarily caused or accelerated by your work environment, the people that are ultimately paying the price is you and your family.